You walk into a room and realize you have completely forgotten why you went there. Or maybe you spend your workday trying to push through a thick, cloudy cotton in your head, making it nearly impossible to focus or make a simple decision. If this sounds familiar, please do not panic. You are not losing your mind, and it is not necessarily a symptom of getting older. That exhaustion and brain fog is an alarm bell from your body, signaling an internal chemical imbalance. Today, we are going to decode the science behind why your brain feels so exhausted. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, actionable 4-step daily routine to naturally lift that fog and get your sharp, quick memory back. You do not need to buy expensive supplements or complicated gadgets to do this. We are going to use morning sunlight, a lemon, a few simple pantry swaps, and 10 minutes of quiet time. Fixing a failing memory is a systematic process of resetting your body's daily baseline from the ground up. Let's start with step 1. Step 1 requires stepping outside for 10 to 20 minutes of unfiltered sunlight within the first hour of waking up. Your eyes act as the master clock for your entire body. Morning light and turn your eyes provides the primary timing signal that tells your system to start the engine for the day. When that light hits your retina, it sends a direct signal to a tiny region in your brain called the SCN. This nucleus functions as the master clock controlling your daily energy rhythms. Once activated, the SCN triggers the release of 2 critical chemicals, a natural boost of cortisol to wake you up, and serotonin, your focus and mood hormone. If you wake up and stay indoors, or if you only look at the sun through a closed window or sunglasses, your body misses this biological trigger. It gets confused about whether it is day or night, scrambling your internal rhythms. Getting outside for unfiltered light prevents your brain from spending the entire day trapped in a confused sleep state. Step number 2 is checking the fuel supply to your brain. This means evaluating your iron levels by adding plant-based sources like spinach, lentils, and pumpkin seeds to your daily meals. Iron is necessary to build hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the cellular delivery driver that picks up oxygen from your lungs and drops off to every cell, including your brain cells. When your iron is low, your brain starves for oxygen, causing your mental focus to drop completely. But there is a bottleneck. Plant-based iron is notoriously difficult for the human digestive tract to absorb on its own. The mechanical fix is surprisingly simple and highly effective. Just squeeze fresh lemon juice directly over your iron-rich food before you eat it. This chart highlights the specific difference. While the absorption rate for plant-based iron alone is very low, pairing it with vitamin C causes absorption to jump by a massive 67%. Securing this iron supply prevents your brain from suffocating and effectively eliminates that heavy mid-afternoon cognitive fatigue. Step number 3 takes us to your gut, specifically evaluating hidden gluten sensitivities caused by the heavily processed modern wheat used in most breads, pastas, and rotis. For people with weak digestion, the high amounts of gluten found in modern wheat severely irritate the gut lining, leading to a condition known as leaky gut. Normally, the walls of your intestines act as a tight, protective barrier. When irritated by gluten, your body releases a protein that causes these tight cellular blocks to physically loosen and separate. With those gaps open, toxins and undigested food particles slip right past the intestinal wall and directly into your bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, these particles circulate through your entire system, triggering widespread inflammation that results in chronic fatigue and intense brain fog. If you feel heavy and confused after eating wheat, swap it out for naturally gluten-free millets like jowar, bajra, or ragi for a strict 4 to 6 week trial period. Sealing the gut lining stops systemic inflammation at the source, removing that heavy, disoriented feeling from your brain after meals. Finally, step number 4 is dedicating 5 to 10 minutes a day to deep breathing or meditation to address underlying hormonal imbalances. There is an inverse relationship between chronic stress and your brain-critical hormones. High stress depletes cognitive drivers. For men, this means a loss of testosterone, draining energy. For women entering perimenopause or menopause, this compounds a sudden drop in estrogen, creating severe confusion. Deep breathing is an active mechanical process used to physically lower a specific stress chemical in your body. This graph maps the effect of minutes spent deep breathing on the stress hormone cortisol. As the mechanical breathing continues, cortisol levels drop sharply from the danger zone down to a stable baseline. By lowering cortisol, you remove the chemical roadblock that is suppressing your system. This allows testosterone and estrogen levels to naturally rise back to a healthy state. Taking mechanical control of your stress hormones is the final required piece to restore lasting mental sharpness. This is your fully assembled daily blueprint to clear the fog. Morning sun to set your clock, lemon with iron for oxygen, millet flour to seal your gut, and deep breathing to balance your hormones. You are systematically feeding your brain oxygen, healing internal inflammation, and giving your cognitive hormones the space to rebalance. Clearing brain fog requires consistent action. I want to know which of these 4 steps you are going to implement tomorrow morning, so drop your commitment down in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and share this video with someone you know who struggles with forgetfulness. Regaining your memory starts with regaining your overall bodily health. Thank you so much for watching Health Decode, and remember, if there is health, there is everything.